More raw with a Glock, I can't really rock. Hey, more raw with a Glock, I can't really rock. Tears drop on my homie's face, he cut up black. No DL, I'm her FCL on Instagram. My skin beat up on the color inside with this in it jet. Her boyfriend sending threats, I think that nigga really jet. Hey,
And if the world ever had an apocalypse, I would kill all of you fuckers.
Alright boys, welcome back to a new video. You know what it is. Hit the like button. Well, welcome back to the movie. This can be a long one. The UIs is upgraded, the bottom UIs, they're all much newer, cleaner, and it's better for the, you see how the Gru's like passing by. All the character models have been updated with the new clothing, the new faces, like Naruto for example is updated with new clothing, new faces, new scroll. It's hard to tell, but there's a little difference. It just makes it look a lot more HD on the game. Like Sasuke is upgraded as well. Sasuke's clothing, his cowl, his face, his headband, etc. The Madara also got updated with the Susanoo ribcage, new clothing, new armor, etc. Now, this is the story selection servers. The story selection servers is for the closed community. This is the interesting part of the closed community. Only me and my brother can create main servers. All high ranks can create war servers. War servers are not actually just for wars, they're actually for trainings. They can be used for a lot of things like training your students. If you can't run the main map, you can go to war servers and train your students there, etc. Now, being a professional dumbass I had to cut the video and redo it because I made the war servers teleport to the main server. So you know, little edits. So my brain is big, don't get me wrong, I'm still a professional dumbass, but I still have a big brain. But now when you get into the war servers, these are the spawns. Like this is the lobby altogether. A lot of people didn't understand what this was. This is the lobby. So the Leaf Village would line up on these tiles, same with the mist, cloud, sand. So when you guys want to do practice scrims, you can come here, or you can literally just do trainings. Now, when you type commands, you can see all the commands. These are also for RPG. These commands are not separate, as RPG will have a war server using organizations. So you can do closed commands. You can view all the commands in the game. They're going to be like available for everyone to see, everyone to use. But you need like specific ranks and closed community to use some of them. Right now I'm using the team commands. The team commands represent the Grus at the top, like the red and blue team. There's two teams. You can't do like three-way battle. It's always two teams. You and your ally go to one team, the other team goes to like another team. The command I just used was I spawned in a map. I spawned the Forest of Death. I know it's like hashtag, that's just Roblox, and then you can type despawn to despawn maps. I'm gonna show you guys again. Like I can spawn the entire Cloud Village. Like you can do like a Cloud raid. Say a Cloud Council member wants to train some students, he can just spawn in the Cloud. They go here instead of having to do like the big map and train on the big map while other people are fighting and doing like other things. So you can train your students on war server maps, etc. You literally just type the server name, you tell them what server to go to, and they join you guys. There's other commands like you can spawn your whole team in, like spawn team 1, and then your entire team gets spawned. Like you spawn your team, they're gonna go down there. War server is set up for both trainings, practice raids, practice wars, and overall improving your entire village. You can also start game matches like TDM. You can fight against your own village, like practicing and, you know, just enjoying the game. You can end the game mode. The other game mode is elimination. Only admins can spawn people and teleport people. So if some random person from another village, say like some sped from Stone Village comes in and tries to interrupt, they can't do anything but stay in the lobby. Either way, the closed community, they're just going to kick them out, you're gonna lose your spot for bothering, even going to a lobby and trying to bother some other village from, doing your trainings. Now, this concept will also be for organizations within the RPG. To create an organization, I think we put out apps a couple weeks ago, and we got our first organizations in. So organization is going to be like the PvP part of the RPG. So you organizations used for arena, which is the character-based game. It's also used for your RPG with your actual characters. So you guys are going to get there's going to be a ton of community features within Shinobi Live 2. We wanted to create something unique with the war systems, and when I get into what you're going to see next is going to be crazy. I think some of you will really enjoy this. Some of you might have not known about this part of the game, and now you're interested in it. So we're going to show you guys the Shinobi conquest system. So this is the official war guideline document set up for closed community. I'm just going to scroll through this quick because I feel like if I read this all to you guys, I would be taking hours, and I don't feel like I would need to explain this. I'm going to explain it visually so you better understand about the conquest system. Now that you guys are seeing it visually, it does look a little intimidating, but don't be scared. Don't be scared. I'll explain this very easy for you guys to understand. Each main village starts with 60,000 populations. Now each village starts with the same pawns. So you start with a Kage pawn, and you don't start with a leaf armor one yet. You start with a Shinobi pawn. You actually start with two of them and two military. The military, I'll tell you what that does later. Now this is a monument. A monument is 15,000 population. You want to the monuments are way better than villages, so you want to go for them first. But monuments are where wars are going to happen. Like the Great Naruto Bridge, we're going to be able to fight the mist for that. The Richu Cave, we're going to fight the mist for that. Monuments are set up around the map to create war, and the more population you get, the more army you get. Does that make sense, boys? Now I'm standing on a tile, right? That's a red tile. This is one tile. So you see how the roads are connected. You can't travel to that tile because it does not have roads. You would have to go through the Leaf Village, which it is not possible for Mist if we have a ton of villages captured. You would have to destroy your villages before doing that. A village has 5,000 population. Like I said before, monuments, you want to go for them. I think all the Kages have seen this map and they've planned out their war strategies. There's not going to be any alliances until after the Chunin exams. Alliances now, they're going to work with trading clans. You can only trade clans with people you're allied with. Now, does that make sense, boys? Say if another village has a clan that we want, we would have to form an alliance with them, which is 2 months. Every alliance lasts 2 months, it's the rules, and you can't break that alliance, you can't betray them, etc. The rules can change if we want the rules to change. Now that you're seeing all these little monuments, towns, etc., villages, you're gonna wonder, how is this gonna work? Well, the document we set up, very easy to understand. It's gonna go crazy. This war system is something that we've been planning since Star Life. We wanted to do something like this with Star Life, but now we're able to do this. Now this is crazy. The Akatsuki, there's actually 10 members now. Orochimaru joined the Akatsuki, and they're gonna be able to collect tail pieces. Yes, within wars, there's rules. If the Akatsuki goes to your army and they decide they want to raid you, and your Jin is within that army, if your Jin dies within that war, you lose your Jin. Now, you can also lose your Jin to Akatsuki on the main server. Now, there's a lot of monuments set up for conflict. You guys, if y'all been paying attention where I place these monuments, every single village has a fairness to gain monuments. The Leaf can't take all these monuments around. We'd have to travel to each town and take each town before we take a monument. That's how the rules work, boys. About to see some RPG gameplay. Me, my brother, and the man himself, Adright, we're gonna go into the Leaf Village and basically show you what RPG is about. I swear, it's not just hitting logs. I promise you. So guys, RPG gameplay is very interesting. We've thought of this concept for like 6 years straight in a row. So you punch this, right, and you gain EXP. That's crazy. Like, this is a concept that has never been like ever explored in any other game. Like, come on now, like you see this? Like you literally punch this, you gain levels. Look how quick that was. So guys, what you're looking at is the mission system. Every single day you get missions to claim, right? So you can walk on wall amount of times, you can level up amount of times. You click, you get spins for each one. So you claim, you can't claim that. I didn't hit a log 30 times. I dash once. I can claim that. Punch 0 times. Claim that. It's just little basic things, and you get spins from it. But this is like this. It's not gonna be like this in the actual game. It's gonna show like it's gonna list missions, and you get the DCBAS, like maybe defeat a TL beast twice, defeat this, and then you get tons of spins. So the red obviously is the spin, and this is cash. So mobs, they give different types of missions. The blue over the head is, you can tell from the different types of missions, like these are to kill mobs. These, where'd the blue guy go? Went over here. So the blue mission, right? You basically, let me talk to this guy, find his missing cat. I'm gonna go find his missing cat. Oh, by the way, guys, fun fact, missions are level based, so you never have to fight NPCs over your level unless you party with someone over, over your level. I mean, say someone like level 400 and they take a higher level missions. You're not going to get as much EXP as them. It's going to just calculate to your XP. So now I have to deliver groceries. The best way to do this mission is to get on trees, hop across, and deliver them. You also have a timestamp, so these missions are not too hard. I feel like maybe I'm saying that because I can do these missions without ease. Let's say over here, so guys, the audio's a little fucked up, but it's still enjoyable. This is like my friend's genuine reaction to playing RPG, because all we've been playing was story, so I don't want to cut this or redo it. I want to show you guys like our genuine interaction with the game. Mission completed.
There we go.
Yes, sir.
There we go.
And that's how you do like these basic missions. And then you can also do boss missions. Boss missions, you actually have to be like a high level, and I don't think there's any boss missions here. There's only regulars, so help rogues are. So I'm gonna invite my boy Adorate Squad. Invite. No wait, your name's Ad. Invite Roll M.
There we go. There we go.
Do you have enough HP? Let me like put on my stuff.
Well, I have 200. Well, I have 200.
Ooh, yo, you're gonna get one tap, dude. I'm a higher level. That's gonna be bad for you.
I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
All right, let's see this. All right, got 4 minutes to kill 3 bad guys.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna do most of the killing, but yeah.
These NPCs were way too hard for us. Not to mention, like the rest of them were level 1. I'm level 15, and I was the only one doing like damage on the NPCs. So we kind of, instead of being like a high level requirement to do the mob missions, I think we lowered the mob missions level requirement, so you can do like lower level mob missions. The mission system, like you saw, I just literally got knocked by the bandit. And it was crazy. These mobs were way too hard for us to fight. So this is honestly our first time testing RPG. Like, this is why the game's not coming out. We need to do way more testing than this. The mobs were, oh my god, they were crazy. It was just a big mess fighting the mobs. And even though it was fun, it was, we were generally having fun. Like, we're like, oh my god, we're Kages and we can't take on a bunch of mobs. Like, I would wait, I'll play some audio because the audio is really bad. My friend's echoing. I just gotta put myself on Audacity and record the background because oh my god, dude, the next clips I will do that. Yes, sir. Yeah.
There we go. That was
Yeah.
so easy.
There we go. That was so easy.
Level
What?
19.
First try.
Yeah, let's go.
First
All right,
try.
we're gonna have to make that easier. That was a way too hard. Like even for a Kage level. Come on now.
First mission.
Yo, my first mission was so
mission.
damn hard. Oh my god. Yo, can you guys hear? Can you hear block? Cause I can't. Yo,
Mhm.
don't go in your house. Don't go in your house. There you go. Pick up some weed. I mean, not weed.
What?
Oh my
What?
god, dude! I said pick up some weed.
Whoa.
I mean, pick the weed from the
We're on
guy.
the kind of mission here, not gonna
We're
lie.
not thinking about the same kind of mission here,
No,
not gonna lie.
dude, I didn't mean pick the weed.
Of course not.
Yeah,
Of course
you know,
not.
I'm not, you know, a drug dealer, so
Mm.
I'm a game dealer. That's different, all right? Big brain.
Mm.
You know, my orthodontics, he told me that creating games and then like creating products in games is like a drug for kids. So actually, I'm a drug dealer. So
Sure.
yeah. Yo, wait, block,
I mean,
stand
sure.
yeah, stand in the middle, and we just pick the
I mean-
grass together. Yo, it's so much easier to do this with just people you barely gotta move.
Yeah.
All right, yo, block.
Yeah.
You know me. All right. Me again. Very cool. I don't have to move. Yo, add right over there. I don't feel like moving.
What do I have to do?
Because
What do I have
we
to
all
do?
get EXP, dude.
Oh, again?
Yeah.
There we go.
Again? There we go.
I guess I'm doing all of it. Whatever.
I guess I'm doing all of it. Whatever.
Do my missions, bro. So, cause people are really gonna enjoy this. Not just a younger audience, of course. Like everyone's gonna be able to do missions with their friends. Like you don't have to progress by yourself. Is there anyone in this
Yeah.
chat? Hey,
Yeah.
Riser.
Hey guys.
Hey, man.
What's up? Hey guys. What's up?
Just recording a video.
Yeah.
Nice.
Recording a video.
We're gonna give you. Should I give
Nice.
access to Riser so you can come?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
What do I rank him to?
Yeah, sure. What do I
rank
rank
him
it
to
to?
You guys play?
the ghost tester.
Oh, you guys were playing. Nice. Oh, you guys were playing.
Ooh, and you guys were done picking weeds.
Yeah, picking weeds.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yes,
picking
sir.
weeds.
Nice. Picking weeds. Got the
Alright.
annoying stuff out the way.
Yeah.
Got the
Now,
annoying stuff
now,
out the way.
everyone, we're gonna actually show you guys what high tier missions look like. So the thing is, I didn't really fix the audio. I thought I did, but I accidentally made it worse. So I still got a voiceover. But at the last part where you fight the tail beast, I probably won't be talking. I'll just record my friends talking and talk over it. But this, I want to show you something. So with the stat, you can go over the stat point thing, and it's gonna tell you what it does, like mode, chakra heal, etc. for ninjutsu. And how you apply your points is how you want to do it. Like this is how your stats are gonna work. So you're not confused about what you're adding in game. Another thing is that when you click villages, you can actually select a location and teleport to it. But I'm not clicking it. I'm just like hovering over it. Or you can friend teleport. You can also teleport back to the menu, by the way. The thing about this, it's instantly and it's fast. It's not like our old games where it took time to load the data. It just instantly transfers you over. Roblox is coming out with new technology soon that instantly it makes it seem seamless. So that's gonna be a plus for us. In these clips, we're gonna go fight the tail beast for the second time. The first time we tested the tail beast, it wasn't strong enough. So the second time, when we did test it, it came out really. It came out like a good medium where someone can solo it, and in a party you can still like just wipe it completely. So this is actually the second clip that I'm in. Before we head to the tail beast boss battle, also you're gonna see curse mark showcase. It's like the upgraded curse mark where the new effects come out from the neck. So fighting a tail beast, it has attack patterns. The first time you attack a tail beast, it goes down. So the first time you attack it, you all want to dogpile on it, or if you're doing it single, you want to get as much hits in it as possible and lower its HP. The second it gets up, you want to get away because it can use a close range move that for the 8-tail beast, it uses a move that makes it so you can't move, like it traps you in like this ink fog, and basically you can't move out to that move. All tail beasts have 3 to 4 attack patterns. They have tail beast bomb, their original like kind of Genkai or release, like their original ability, and then like a taijutsu or combat moves for the tail beast, as you would say. No, it's not like the taijutsu moves that you see in game, but they're gonna use like a combat move. Some have 4 where they do like the 10 tails do like multiple tail beast bombs and just blasts everything to shreds in the radius. The thing about the 8 tails is that we need to make the tail beast bomb a little bit better, because the aim, we just noticed that the aim would always like track one person, and if that person jumps in the air, he can send the tail beast bomb flying somewhere else. So we're probably going to improve the aim of the tail beast bomb, but I want you guys to enjoy the next clip. It's very the clip came out really perfect. You're gonna get the actual reactions of my friends when we're fighting the tail beast, and it's not like the fake YouTube reactions. It's like real reactions.
What?
Crazy jump.
Think you're cool? Yeah. Yeah. Block's already
Auto, let's go. Let's go. Charge! Oh god.
Oh god, I'm inside. Oh, help, some.
Oh,
Listen,
jeez.
I was right in front of it.
He's got me with his ink. Holy!
This thing.
Yo, he is doing so much damage. Yes, he is so. Yo, I'm half HP already.
I think even his skill is just spam.
He's dead. Sweet.
I did.
What?
I literally. Okay, whatever. Take my credit. It was pretty fun actually. I mean, we were 4 on it, so I don't know. I imagine that if you're less people, it's gonna be even harder. So.
Oh no,
Yeah.
it will be harder. Trust me.
It's definitely a good challenge.
Yeah, for sure. I'm a tank.
So it wasn't recording my mic, but I was asking them how was the tail beast on like because we're all max level, we're all like the max stats, max everything, so we're doing damage to the tail beast. So I asked them how the tail beast was for like a 4-man squad. It might be too easy because it has low HP. It should be a little higher in HP, so I'm gonna go buff up the HP a little bit. But either way, you can solo it. It wasn't definitely that big of a challenge though. Now, the clips you saw of the gameplay, I'm going to explain how it's all tied in here. This is exactly like Shinobi Life. The stuff with the scroll, it's just a little bit more detail and a better explanation. It's going to show you where everything's spawning at, like the training grounds, the rarity of things. Some rarities I still got a set for RPG, but we'll talk about that later. So first, the title tells you where it spawns. It tells you the name of it. It tells you the time, like it spawns at 2:15 p.m. EST. It shows the EST time at the top. The rarity 1 out of 6. etc. It shows the rarity of everything. So I'm just gonna go through these image and explain more. So RPG gameplay is supposed to mirror Shinobi Life, but a little bit of improvements. It's your choice if you want to go do missions. It's your choice if you want to grind on logs. So if you guys paid attention, this was the first comment on the first movie 4 months ago, and this comment really does mean like a lot. So people really want something exactly like Shinobi Life, simplistic, and they want it a little bit, you know, more futuristic and technical, and to include some really cool things in there. So that's what we did with RPG. RPG gameplay mirrors Beyond and Shinobi Life. Beyond was a little improvement of Shinobi Life, but it had its own thing going, right? So we wanted to take the concept of Shinobi Life, Beyond, combine it together and create something simplistic. Beyond is our most popular Naruto game as of date, but Shinobi Life is what fans really like. Shinobi Life is, I think, is the number one. It is the number one Naruto game on Roblox for visits, popularity, and I don't think anything can take that away. But Beyond Beta is actually going to beat that in a couple months, which is crazy. So when we made this game, we really thought that this is what our fans want for RPG. They want something simple, something non-laggy, something they can just have fun in and fighting, and it's just supposed to be that, you know, that game that you can, it doesn't require you to join groups, or it doesn't require you to do this. That's, if you know the devs want to do that, they can do it for a story mode of the game, right? So the RPG side is actually going to be a lot of fun for the players that enjoy Shinobi Life and Beyond. This game was designed with you guys in mind, so everything that you're seeing on the screen, I know it's a lot of content. Like, you see all these swords. This game has more content than Shinobi Life and Beyond. Even though it has more content, we're still testing the content. I'm gonna be real with you guys. This is actually our first game where we actually test everything. Like, I know that sounds unrealistic, but come on, we're game developers. We like creating things. We don't like testing, right? But testing is a part of game development, and it took me a lot of years to realize that I actually need to test my game. So we've been really testing heavily for like the past 2 months, and we're gonna showcase, like, everything is coming out nice. Like, you saw the clips back there where we're testing with Adderite and Riser. We're getting their opinions on boss battles, getting their opinions on missions, how the first mission was way too hard to even, you know, progress to. So everything, like, we just can't. A lot of people say just release the game right away, but it takes time. It takes time to develop, and if we release something you're not going to enjoy playing if we don't enjoy playing it, or we don't completely understand what, you know, people are complaining about. So that's the point of testing. Now, if you pay attention, I know I say pay attention a lot, but if you pay attention, you can see the rarities of the Genkais. Some Genkais we set to high rarities, so we set to low rarities. So you can, it doesn't just give you nothing. We just took out the nothing Genkai, so you actually get, I think there's 4 Genkais that are set at 33%, so it switches between those 4, and the rest are at like 5% or below. Elements are 20% each, and then we're gonna bring in like the bolt. The bolt from Shinobi Life is actually gonna be an element, not a Genkai this time. We're gonna have like different types of elements. We're obviously bringing back Yin and Yang. Those are gonna come later in the game as well. So we have a ton of content to bring towards this game as well, with the content that we're putting out. Now, boys, these are the only game passes transferred from the original game. As we want to keep this game as less pay to win. We chose these specific because even if you have 3 or 4 Keki Genkais, you can't really equip 4 Keki Genkais, as the game only gives you 3 slots to equip your Keki Genkais on, V, B, and N. Same with elements, you only have 6 element slots, so having an extra slot doesn't really change a big difference in gameplay, and it shows that it transfers from the original game. Say if you have the 3rd element and the element bulk, you can obviously, when these game pass are on sale for Shinobi Life, you can go through and see if you have them, please go through and see if you have them. Don't buy them by accident, because we don't do refunds. Every purchase is final. So I'm going over in this video showing you guys that if you have the game passes listed on here, it literally listed from the game that you get it from. Some are from Shinobi Live, some are from Beyond, etc. So if you have some game passes from Beyond, they transfer into Shinobi Live too. So these are the only game passes transferring on the game, and they're the only game passes that will be on the store upon release. Like this, the Genkai bag transfers from Beyond because it had a KG inventory and the customs, which gives you like to customize like cloaks, masks, etc. We're gonna have a ton of templates, so it's gonna be very customizable, like a modded game. So you guys can really enjoy everything you create on there. The Katsuki membership, you can unlock this at max level, which is a grind, or you can get it. You can also like the game pass from Shinobi Life and the Katsuki membership from Beyond. Radio Game Pass, you know, to play toxic music, etc. So I'm actually going to show you guys where these game passes are located too. For the Radio Game Pass, a lot of you guys really wanted that back, so it's the music command and then the ID of the music from Roblox. So it's going to have instructions how to enter the command and stuff, but it's simple. I would use this if I beat someone and I want to troll them. I would play some troll music. So now the Genkai bag is located in the customization. It's going to be visible to all, except the only things you get to equip your elements that you unlock and spend for into slots. So you can also do this in game with the masteries tab. You can click it, unlock in game, instead of having to go to the customization. It's just a little feature that we made it easier for you guys to use. You can also check all the rarities of, I think I mentioned this before, but you can look at all the rarities from the Genkai bag. Alright boys, we're gonna go through a full arena preview, the new goos, the final upgrades to arena. There's like a go back to menu, like the main menu. You can come back to main menu without having to exit the game. There's gonna be competitive at the top right. There's costumes, there's all that. Also, don't make fun of me if it looks like I'm not responding in like half my clips. It's because, listen, I have dial-up internet, right? I'm at that stone age, right? It comes to it where I'm living. We don't have good wiring in the entire complex. So I don't have that nice coax cable, straight, strong Wi-Fi. You know, even if I connect an Ethernet cable to my fucking computer, my internet is still ass. So if you're wondering why I look sped, I'm not sped, I promise you. I'm trying to fix my internet. It's been like a while now. But anyways, I still won most of the game modes against the Mizukage and his sub Kage, and Block, who was my teammate, who bailed on me, and you know, because you know he wanted to watch me get my ass beat, but I was doing good against 2v1. So anyways, enjoy these clips. They're raw, uncut, unedited footage of arena. So everyone, we're gonna go into story now. So there's 3 people in the server already. Basically the people I've been playing the game with previously. We're gonna show you guys training commands and all, but I want to talk to you guys a bit about what's different from story. So right off the bat, the opening scene is completely different. Like how you play, you edit your character, the welcome to Shinobi life, real bad. So BB Studio communities are a bit different from other communities as it's run through actual community interaction with each other. It's not just knowing each other. You need each other to progress in the community. Our game's set up to where it's rank based, rank locked. You need your Jonin sensei to even progress. We're gonna demonstrate this later in the video, etc. You can't even create a squad. You need a Jonin to create a squad, as every single village has assigned their Kage's assigned squads, etc. So difference between RPG and this is that in story you choose your element at certain levels. Like high level Jonin, they were able to master certain elements like the primary elements, and then they were able to master some other elements within their table. But back to the talk. So in story, the progression is based off your interaction with your Kage. Like there's commands to train your students, there's commands to create squads and take them on missions. The Leaf Village, every single village has set up their high ranks to 3-man squads. Well, it's a Jonin sensei and 3 academy students. So the first classes they're going to take is 3 classes. Those are information classes about the game, and they give EXP. So it's not just random classes. Every single village has set them up, including Leaf, and we set up our own Jonin squads, everything. This is basically the most accurate community Naruto game that you can, that we've created, that you can actually get towards the series. So why waste our time creating all of this when we can just profit off the RPG? Well, I enjoy community games, as I still play Star Life to this day, and I still update it secretly to this day. I don't update the RPG of Star Life, I update the community side. I really enjoy creating community games and playing roles inside those community games, even though if I'm inactive, I'm just developing it. No, back to my main point. After like the months of setup, all the months of documents, like the doc you saw before with just the rules, those are nothing compared to all the documents that we've created and set up within each villages. We created like rules, lore, everything within everything. Like there are just subsections within subsections to help guide the future leaders of the community to know how to control things and to learn from their leaders, etc. Like our mistakes or fix our previous mistakes. This community is set up to forever run. This is never gonna shut down. So it's like a community that can maintain itself, and it's overly fun. Like for weapons, you can see that certain weapons are placed in certain villages. Some are for every single villages, but each village has their own specs, etc. Well, besides the Mist, because the Mist got the 7 swordsmen, so they got like 7 spec swords. So no, actually 8 or 9 spec swords, because they also got the Senju clan. They got Hasurama's sword and Tobirama's flying Rajin sword. So they actually got a lot of specs. Freaking Mist, dude. But all right, back to the point. This game is set up like even the clans are set up within the game. Like the actual clan groups are interconnected within the Genkai tab. Genkai 1 is randomized. Like say if you spawn in, like maybe you will not get a Genkai. It depends if you're lucky enough to get a Genkai. And then Genkai 2 is your clans. So how we choose clans is basically for new people that come in, we're gonna put them in a randomizer and randomize their clans. But anyways, guys, clan spots have a max. So if you're not active towards your clan within the community, you're either gonna lose your spot to someone else. They're just literally gonna kick you out, and you're not gonna be able to use your Genkai anymore. So clan spots are a limited thing, so you might want to like not fuck up for your village. So this game does not reward inactive people, so that's the biggest thing. Like if you're inactive towards the game, you're not getting like it's forced to like you're not rewarded like within that game. It doesn't give you that spec basically. Now down to the base combat system, a lot of people have literally just enjoyed the pure hand-to-hand combat of this game. It's what makes this game like fun. You have to get used to it. So first off the bat, I know a lot of my haters especially are gonna come to the game just to hate on the game and be like, oh wow, shitty combat. But if you stick with it and you see like all the little mechanics and how everything is designed well together, like this is not some project that we just threw together. We really sat down, went to the boards, went to everything, and planned out every little thing within this game, and just the little details really matters. So anyways guys, I'm gonna get into the training commands and show you how high ranks would train their students through commands. There's actually different missions that low ranks can do as well without running with their squad, but the most important thing is that running with your squad, like missions that you run with your squad, is the missions that are really gonna help like level you and progress you. And you also want to meet that cap for the first tuning exams, which is held by the Leaf. So guys, I'm going to show you how a Jonin sensei would train his student technically. So Rez actually a sub-Kage, but we ranked him down to Academy student. First you need to create a squad, and then you need to invite that student into the squad. So once he invites Riser into the squad, he can then begin starting his training. Like he can do the CPAD command, then he can do like push-up train, and Riser does the push-ups. After Riser does the certain amount of push-ups that is set, he rewards them. So training in this game works with your squad, so you can get your entire squad to come together, squad them up, then do a training with them instead of training one student at a time. We created this game with thinking about creating lasting friendships and creating bonds with people. It might sound cringy, but all my high ranks have been like from playing my old community games. They've become really good friends with each other, and myself, I became really good friends with them, and we created bonds from playing my game especially. So now with the training commands, there are other training commands besides the CPAD command. Like you can do the bell train command, which doesn't require the CPAD, but actually there is a bell train within the CPAD. What am I saying? You can do team matches where you can assign like three other you can assign your students to come fight within team matches and battle each other. Like say if you wanted to do two teams of three, three teams of three, then you can do that, and you can have an all-out war at the maybe whatever locations you want, like train your students, etc., especially on the war server. So you also want to make sure they're always in the squad, because they can leave by accident. But there was a glitch that accidentally kicked out the student after completing a training, so we just fixed that up, where the student stays within the squad. So I'm going to show you guys some of the commands. Like you have rebel training. This is a team match. So the team match training is where if you're in my village, you can't like join one of these if you're from another village like Miss, etc. So within a village, like you can maybe put 3 squads against each other to see which people like work together and build their teamwork together, etc. Now a high rank can't train a high rank. Don't worry, we thought of all the little details, etc. And also training missions have a 10-minute cooldown. So once you're done with that training mission, like if you do push-ups, you have a 10-minute cooldown then until you can do the push-ups again. Information, you got a 10-minute cooldown. Tree jumping, you got a 10-minute cooldown, and etc. So you can't just spam the reward. You have to time your trainings and missions carefully, because when you're running missions in squads, you also want to like make sure and keep track of the time. Like there's a timer at the top for a reason, for both RPG and stuff. So you always keep track of how many minutes till you can start another training, because you want to help your low ranks get to the next level, and help them progress, and level up your village for the exams. Basically, the exams are gonna be like held with every single village. Not the Ganning or Academy exams. Those are held village. Like each village has their own. But the Trinity exams is a big thing. It happens once a month. The first month Leaf is doing it. I think the second month Miss is doing it. Third Cloud. Fourth Stone. And fifth Sand. So Adright's gonna show you guys how he makes Riser do tree jumping. The tree jumping. So, for example, Riser wasn't in a squad, so he had to invite Riser back to the squad, and you need to be in the squad to do the training. So you can't just like spam it to every single student and spam trainings. You have to be in squads to do trainings. So while Riser is gonna do tree jumping, these are not the only missions within the game or training missions. There's other missions like basically you saw the RPG how it said clean up the village. We have those for like little side missions, and we have like the actual big missions where you run missions against other villages, which, you know. Alright boys, I'm gonna stop myself there. I feel like I'm rambling too much about the community side, the RPG side, everything all together. I need to collectively tell you my thoughts, and like I felt like if I kept rambling on, for me when I'm talking, like I feel like if I keep rambling on, I keep going on and talking about things that, you know, are deep in my thoughts. Like I'm not supposed to be telling people like what's deep in my thoughts. Like I'm supposed to showcase what we have right now. So before I start, like, you know, rambling on, I want to let you guys know something, that we are coming very close to release. We're probably gonna reveal it in our next video, so look out for that. It's gonna be on a live stream. It's gonna be showcased everywhere. You've seen within this video, the game is kind of ready, but it needs testing. We're gonna be doing a test for a week straight of RPG, because we've completely tested story. We've been testing on story for a while, and RPG we started testing I think 2 days ago. So RPG is gonna need like a good run through. We're gonna have to do like a good breakdown of everything. See if things are too hard. Like that first NPC mission was crazy. If we released it like that, God, the game could have been a mess. We're still working on it, so give us some time. We'll probably have a release date ready in the next video. I can promise you that it's very close, within a month, within like literally less than a month's time. But I can't make no promises because I don't know what can happen in the future. But I can't really tell what's gonna happen, like if we're gonna get delayed because of a glitch, if something's gonna happen towards like, you know, those coming weeks, like maybe we lose internet, maybe there's a hurricane, I don't freaking know. Like I can't predict the future, so I don't want to let you guys down by giving a release date, but I can tell you that it's very close, within like literally the next month or so. So don't get hyped for that. Watch out for the next video. I'm gonna definitely let you guys know if we're ready for release. We got a couple more testings to do. Like we've been testing for a straight month. We've been testing the story side. We've been testing moves. We've been testing everything. Like there's a lot of content within this game, and we don't want the same mistakes happening to our past games. We want to take things seriously and just go to that next level that we've never, you know, been able to achieve. A lot of people tell us we're like Gohan. We never achieve our full potential, but let's see this, boys. I'm gonna prove that Gohan can achieve his full potential. So smash that like button, subscribe, and believe in us, man. That's all I ask. For everyone that really truly follows us, is a fan, never hated on us once. Believe in us, man, and we'll make it happen.